our top priority. Therefore, any health issues requires a visit to a medical professional. Remember, neglecting any symptoms while in the zone.
Well, good evening, everybody. Slight teething issues this evening, as Stalker 2 needed to compile shaders and managed to fail to do so on 3 separate occasions. So, but we're running now. So, let's get in this building. So as I recall, we came to the chemical plant and we've got to drop something off, which I can't remember what it is, so I'm just going to look at my inventory and have a look. That's the one. The emitter. So, we'll have a bite to eat. And then we'll go in and start this mission.
Put the equipment on the table. I'll make sure it gets to the Colonel. He'll contact you when he's available. In the meantime, stop by our technician. He'll give you some gear to make sure you look the part.
So are these guys the ward? I don't think they are they? They are the ward.
Half a meg into that fucker, and
yeah,
you didn't
they are
even
the ward.
blink.
So in the last stream, if you weren't here.
Icarus, and now this? I didn't sign up for this shit, bro.
Come here, Skif.
Looks like we're in for a
the Colonel ordered me to kit you out.
We
Sizes are right.
we signed up for the ward. I'm trying to get a word in edgeways, but all these NPCs are just talking simultaneously.
Here, take this. This gear's top-notch, just like the Colonel requested. I've made a few extra enhancements too, based on our combat experience.
PSN, that's going to be a new gun, isn't it? Oh no, it's an arm piece. Game's not letting me actually look at the armor piece. Yeah, it's not that great, is it? So where are these stairs to go upstairs?
Seen anyone from Icarus?
The programming of Noontiders and other ex-monolithians. But their psi immunity has been compromised ever since Project X. I can't yet say how dangerous it is for regular people.
But it is safe to say you're a fucking failure, darling. Well, I guess it runs in the family. Remind me, why did you save this little sack of shit from X11? And you really think all this technobabble is gonna save your ass now? I should have kicked Dolan's bullshit out of you a long time ago!
So you want me to dump it down for you? Fine. Here. See this mesh? The emitter is like the Duga, but in miniature. The Duga can be used to amplify psi radiation. It's powerful enough to transmit another signal and destroy the psi immunity of everything and everyone in the zone.
What? Some kind of brain scorcher?
In theory, yes. only 10 times as powerful. That's just a rough estimate, of course.
Son of a bitch. You just want to do another experiment, don't you? Here we go again with your daddy issues. He can't stand to live in his father's shadow. Poor boy. Well, your old man also went to great lengths and ended up betraying the board and destroying everything. Oh, he was really pleased with himself, yeah? Until he got shot. You were hired to fix the problems on this project. But now, the Institute lies in ruins, and my men are dead! What are you gonna fuck up next, Dolan?
But I succeeded.
The doctor is right, Colonel. He did succeed. The Alpha artifact has been found. Project X's network is restored and functioning. The Institute's mission has been accomplished. We may have underestimated Strider, but that's not Dalin's fault. Something else is going on here. Something we don't know about yet. But I'm sure the Ward is perfectly capable of dealing with these issues. Everyone needs to be on top of their game right now. Our goal is within reach.
Well, that's a rather abrupt end to the conversation.
Skif. Now let's not waste any more time.
Wait, Colonel. Skif, the flash drive from the S.T.A.L.K.E.R archives. Do you have it?
Yes.
I hope that's the end of it, darling. Let's get down to business.
You think Monolith poses a real threat to the entire zone?
If they manage to establish a foothold at the Dugas, it will pose a grave threat indeed. However, the Ward has a tactical advantage. I know all about their typical MO, and they don't know anything about mine.
Thanks for the gear, Colonel.
You're welcome. You earned it. I hope this isn't the last time. I'm not like Dahlin. I don't make empty promises. If you're fighting by my side, you won't go into battle without the essentials.
So, how are you planning to take the Dugas?
This time, I'm going to harness the full power of the Ward. My vanguard is already scouting the area. But you belong with the main force. Captain Sienkiewicz will brief you on the details when you get to your position.
So I finally feel like we're actually getting somewhere with the story now. It actually feels like it's evolving. Alright, we got anything here that we can take? No. So by the looks of the map, looks like we've got half the areas open now, so we've made some decent progress over the last couple of streams, to be fair. Need to make our way there though, and then get across the river. Mind you, we can use here, can't we? Right, so hopefully there's a guy who can repair our armor.
I always knew those noontiders were trouble. You can always tell what a Stalker's up to. But those bastards? We should have put them on the target list as dangerous mutants right from the get-go. But a colonel won't be so diplomatic now. After what they did at S.T.A.L.K.E.R, it's gonna be an eye for an eye. The stuff I can do, you can only dream of, Stalker.
Right, so hopefully this is a guy who can actually add some of the mods onto our armor that we've been struggling with. Man, that is a expensive upgrade. 21,000. So these are the additional artifact slots that we can do. So they're well worth the upgrade. They're just really expensive. I didn't realise they were 30,000 each. So we'll do one. That's all we can afford. Then what other ones have we got? Thermal, chemical. Not really interested in that. Right, let's repair our weapons. So at least we're going out with some decent gear.
What's the situation here?
Well, the brass are planning, the boys are trading stories, and I'm here busy restocking our supplies. Top-notch stuff. We're almost fully stocked, making sure there's enough gear for the reinforcements.
Where are these reinforcements coming from?
You're all over the place. When Korshunov got back from S.T.A.L.K.E.R, he ordered a full-scale mobilization.
What's the chatter among the troops?
Don't you know? It's all monolith this, monolith that, monolith every which way. The big buzz is about the Dugar. Word is, they massacred the whole IPSF garrison there.
What are they planning?
That's what HQ is for. To keep us grunts in the dark until the orders come down the line. But when officers spend day and night briefing, we know some serious shit's in the works. Take good care of your gun, and it'll work like a charm.
Right, so we've got a couple of people here.
We got used to being comfortable, and now it feels like a submarine.
Hello.
What's this guy got for us?
Smells like dirty socks.
Well, here we are. Do you need anything?
No, other than selling you some of my gear. So, oh, we can't. Well, that's an issue. How much is he wanting for a energy drink? It's a lot of credits, man. But we'll take it.
See you.
Right, so they're the only two options we've got here. I think, unless this
It was
guy's going
high
to offer us
time
a
we
trade.
evacuated Icarus. If Monolith had decided to attack the camp, we wouldn't have stood a chance. It's better to abandon the camp for a while than to lose everyone who served there. You can
Right,
go.
so I'm pretty happy. Oh, hold on. Here we go.
I'm swamped with work these days, Skif. I barely have time to eat. Luckily, Voryankov sent me some extra hands in the kitchen. They're all recovering from Icarus and S.T.A.L.K.E.R and aren't quite fit for regular duty yet. At least they'll get some decent food. Take a look around and pick what you want. Nothing fancy, but I got everything you need in the zone.
Right, so that's the only other artifact
Thank you.
that we've got on us, so
Come
that's going to
again.
have to make do for the meantime. But at least we've got that extra fourth slot now. So we're going to make our way over to that bridge and see if we can get across there. I'm going to stop here though. See if we can get that. Let's just make our way across this ground. Is it just the one guy?
Come out with your hands up. Put down your weapon. Once I'm back home, yes, it sounds like a bad dream. I'll make you back at all.
I get the feeling they didn't trust us.
Everyone stay put.
I think these NPCs are a little bit touchy, mate. Right. I'm not in the mood for expelling a load of ammo for no reward, so we're gonna skip that fight and we're gonna make our way over the bridge. We'll let the guards deal with that. Lucky for us, that dog followed us. Hopefully that's the only one. I think that's the first 7.62 ammo we've found in absolutely ages, which will be helpful because I want to swap my sniper rifle back into slot soon, so we'll give that a shot in a bit. I can't not go in that tunnel, can I? What are you running for, mate? What are you running for? He's making me want to turn around. He's got me freaking out. What was he running from? Oh, this looks promising. Come on. He certainly weren't happy with whatever he found. Oh, I can hear that. Right, this is either going to be a good throw or a bad throw. Oh. Right. That's all our grenades expelled. Hopefully. Well, I think that was a fairly decent use of them grenades to clear them, because they're an absolute nightmare. Let's be honest. We'll have that, we'll have that, we'll have that. What's this? What's on the flash drive? Protective coating blueprint. I wonder what that's for. That might be an armor upgrade, to be honest with you. That's what it sounds like. But time will tell, I suppose. Oh. It's an artifact. Right, so we were actually looking for this, weren't we, for someone? Right, so essentially, it stops you from bleeding. Which, in my opinion, is actually better than the one that we've got equipped. So we're going to swap that out. Because bleeding is the bane of our life. Right, I thought this was an exit, and it's not, so I think we're going out the way that we came back in. We're following our compatriot who we found running for his life as we entered the cave. So, what's that? No, we can't get that. Right, so that's that location done. Does that actually show up on our map, that locale? Yeah, it does, yeah. So this location here wasn't actually our target location, that was just a sub-checkpoint. So I think we'll check this perimeter here to see if we get an entrance. If not, we've got to go through the main one. So we need to loop back around to the right hand side, really. So I think we're about 50 hours in now, so we must be... I'd like to think we're getting towards the end of the campaign. But that being said, that could be a pipe dream. Right, I'm getting distracted because I can hear enemies, but I can't see any enemies. So it might be an audio anomaly. Which I think it is. Yeah, so I think we're possibly near the end of the story, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd like to think we've progressed a little way. Especially in the last few days, because we've made some decent progress, but I suppose time will tell. Oh. I'm that right there answers why we used the grenades to get rid of 2 of them in that train station, because they're an absolute pain. And you get 0 reward for actually killing them. They suck all your ammo away and you get nothing. Nightmare enemy. Right, so I think we'll start with these little shelters first. If I'm honest, my optimism is low, so... But we'll see. Right, this one, my optimism is high, because it's actually got some protection around it. Taking a lot of radiation damage there. So, we've got new entrance points on this side. Let's check the other side. We're taking some heavy radiation damage from it as well. I don't actually think we can get in there, which is a bit of a bummer. Right, so shotguns away going forward with those guys, because that was actually relatively simple. Oh no, come on. We'll take it all in our stride. Right. I've not got any faith that we're going to be able to make it up onto those pillars, so I'm not going to waste any more time. Right, so let's have a look at what this area is actually called. It might give us a hint. It's called Army Warehouses. I mean, there's got to be something fairly decent in this location, surely. You can't call somewhere an Army Warehouse and then give us absolutely nothing. Right, so our objective is now to find the code to that door. So, where is that code going to be? That's the question. Where is that code going to be? So we need a key. A key and a code. I'm going to assume the key first. We've got anywhere to hang it up? No. Got one desk, two desks. That desk's clear. Nothing on the notice board. What about this body? Has it got a key anywhere? No.
Everyone stay.
No, you're kidding me. 100% should just save some of those enemies. I just think one of them's up here. So what I might do is let him... need to think tactically about this. So we'll probably... we'll let him take out a couple of them, surely. Come on. Oh, so there are more down there, so that's a good thing. Where are we getting shot from? Man. This guy's the best shot ever. Right. Take that food. Take that food. That's equipped. Drop that. That can go into that slot. Yeah, I know, Outbridge. Nice to see you again, man. You're right. They are literally the worst enemy in the game, in my opinion. Like, the bloodsuckers are bad, but those guys absolutely kill me every time. Right, so I think we're clear. Well, this location's been fairly successful, to be fair. Even if we don't get anything from the actual army supplies, we've at least got what appears to be a fairly decent sniper rifle, so I'm going to take the success of that. These guys aren't showing hostile, so take that. We don't need anything else there. Right, so we've cleared this west flank of buildings. We'll do this turret, and then we'll head back and do the east flank of buildings as well. Yeah, I know. I did just do a test run with a shotgun though, because it's the first time I've had a shotgun equipped. Whilst I've been dealing with that enemy type, and the shotgun rapidly dealt with them. So certainly, if we find an area with a lot of them, then touch wood, we have a shotgun with us. If we don't, then we're just going to be using a lot of ammo basically, because the assault rifle uses about 30 to 40 bullets to deal with a couple of them. So I just realised I jumped over that railing, and I'm probably not going to be able to get back that way, which is a bit of a silly mistake, to be honest. There's no gap in the wall. Well, it looks like I'm actually going to have to walk around, which is a bit of a faux pas on my behalf, if I'm honest. Because I want to get to check these two buildings off, but we've got to do this one and here anyway. So we'll do that one, that one, that one, that one, and then we'll move out. Just going to have to change the order we were going to do things in. And we've got another turret up here, so we'll have a look up here. How's it going, Rap? You alright, mate? Nice things. You all good? Right. What you up to, Rep? You been playing games tonight, or just chilling out? Right, so we are looking for a code, so we need to remember that. And a pretty cool gun on this poor gun. Won't be needing it anyway. I'll keep it. Might come in handy, long time no see. I'm worried about if you find it. Find me at the local hub. Doesn't really give us anything, does it? So essentially we need that key. We need a key and a code. Oh, Bridge, what you've been playing, mate? I know you said you were going to possibly give this another go on Xbox, but I don't know if you did or not. Oh, there's another key needed. Man, this area is killing us with keys. Oh. So whatever that was over there dealt with that dog for us, so I'm not going to moan too much. Right, let's move over to this bit. Pretty sure there wasn't no entrance to this building on this side. No, there wasn't. What's Civ 6 like? Is that the new one, or is that are you playing that in preparation of the new one coming out? I quite liked Indiana Jones, man. It was as a fan of the movies, I was quite impressed with it. There's a certain part of the game which I wasn't too happy about, but it redeems itself later on. Right, so these guys were who we fought whilst we were on elevated ground. So we'll take the important ammo from them. Is this a statue? That's cool. Right, so those buildings we're considering clear, so it's these two that we need to try and get in. If the key and the code aren't in these ones, then I'm not gonna search any deeper or further, so certainly not in that one. Oh, what we got? Oh. They on high ground or low ground? Right, need some character needs some sugar. Oh, it's making me flinch. I'm gonna have to change gun. Literally, the flinch on that is far too much. Man, these enemies are bullet sponges. Right. So I'm not expecting that enemy to come in here, to be honest. So let's do our thing in here. Just standard, mate. Oh no. Right, we're in trouble here. So we need to back out. This is going to end badly. So we're cornered. We've got trash weapons for this situation. Right. Luckily, the anomaly just dealt with that. Just standard difficulty rep. When's Civilization 6 due out? Man, these enemies just literally never ended. When's Civilization 6 due out? It's on Games Pass as well, isn't it? Are you going to pick it up or are you going to play it via Game Pass? The price to repair the armor was, I think it was 8,000. But I just upgraded it to put a new relic slot in it as well, so that cost me an additional 30,000, which was definitely salty. Because it essentially skinted me out. I got no more. I had no money after that whatsoever. So yeah, I couldn't do any more upgrades because I was broke, essentially. Yeah, it makes sense, man. If you're sub to Game Pass, I always play games that can get on my Games Pass sub. If they're really good, then I normally buy them afterwards. But unfortunately, I find that many Xbox games at the moment aren't worth that purchase after the initial play. Like Indiana Jones, for example. It was a good game, but not anything spectacular in my opinion. But hey, that's only my opinion. We've all got ours, haven't we? So I'm certainly not gonna hate on you if you've got a different opinion, because it's got its upside as well. Whoa, that was close. So close to walking through that anomaly. Right, so I don't think we're gonna find that code or that key for this area, so I'm going to move on to the objective. I'm trying not to get held up too much in this game anymore, because you could essentially search for hours and hours and hours and get lost completely in the game. But maybe if I didn't have anything on the backlog, that might be the case, but as I've got plenty, I can't spend 200 or 300 hours in this game. Either way, that area was a success because we got this new gun, which I actually quite like. Apart from the flinch on it is horrific when enemies shoot you. How did you find Star Wars Outlaws? Because genuinely, I'm a big Star Wars fan. My intention was to play that pretty soon, but one of my good friends, whose opinion I actually value, he's also a big Star Wars fan, said that he's not very impressed with it, which was a bit of a shocker to say the least, because he's been looking forward to it for quite a long time and even held out for it as a Christmas present. So I was quite shocked when he said he wasn't enjoying it. He said there was too much stealth for him. There's times where he just wants to pull out his blaster and walk forward, and is sort of prevented from doing so. So yeah, the more opinions I get on that game, the better, to be fair, because again, I don't want to invest a lot of time in a game that I'm not going to enjoy. Right, let's see. I need to save it as well. Yeah, Rep, I've heard they have made changes, but he's literally started playing it within... Oh no, I'm dead. Good job I saved it. He's literally started playing it within the last couple of weeks, so post change. I mean, I'm not opposed to a stealth game. I quite enjoy stealth games. Dishonored, Splinter Cell, Thief, love them all. So I'm very much not put off by the stealth. It's just the fact that he's a massive, and I mean massive, Star Wars fan. He's a lot bigger Star Wars fan than I am, and he's been anticipating it for quite a while and not enjoying it. So I just yeah, I'm just interested in what people's opinions are and why they're not enjoying it if they're not enjoying it. Because like oh, like you said, Outerbridge. Wait, is he an anomaly? Yeah, he is an anomaly. So we've got no. There's nothing really here for us to collect. So we're just gonna end up using lots of armor, ammo for no reason. There's no artifact or anything here, so let's bug out. It's just an anomaly zone.
I'm hiding here.
Oh. Right, we need to get out of this anomalous zone. Just going to use a load of ammo for no reward here. Oh mate, I'll run the way. Yeah, to be fair, like you say, Rep, yeah, I think I'm going to give it a whirl because I don't mind I don't mind it not being a Jedi game. Oh, so it was an instant fail. What? So it was like a mission reset? It can't have been a mission reset. That is awful. What were they thinking? Please tell me it weren't a mission reset. Right, so we're at our location. A few little detours. A couple of them were quite rewarding. We got a cool new little sniper rifle, which I'm really stoked about, to be fair. Oh, rep, mate. Yeah, that would have killed me. That is harsh. Was there a manual save option? Or was it just like checkpoints?
Take any questions to my commanding officer.
Sure thing, man.
Well, well, look who's here. Our junior research assistant. A real sight for sore fucking eyes.
Good to see you too, Captain. I take it you made it out of Icarus.
I did, but a bunch of my guys ended up walking vegetables. All thanks to a certain fucker who thought he could play scientist.
What's our mission?
Our main mission is to divert the Monolithians' attention at the checkpoint, allowing for a safe landing. After that, the main forces will join the battle. Tachenko and his men will take down the sniper in the tower. That will be our signal to start the operation. Any questions?
So, what have we got? What should we expect from the monolith? I think is the most prevalent one.
What should we expect from the Monolithians this time?
The usual bullshit. I'd advise you to keep your head down, but they can't fry your brains if you ain't got any.
Why not launch a coordinated assault with all our forces, instead of risking a small group?
I'm glad folks like you ain't in charge of our military operations. If you want to die a hero, go ahead and charge in on your own. Either that, or you can follow orders.
I got it. Let's go.
Yeah, right. Here, you gotta gear up first. They'll let you know when it's time.
Right, so let's get rid of our radiation poisoning because it's the most egregious visual effect that has ever been present in any game. And then what do we need? We need some food, don't we? So I'll have some bread. I'll have some fish. And we should be good to go. We'll have a little sleep. Checkpoints in those missions. Yeah, I'm definitely going to give it a go. I'm probably going to give Ubisoft Plus a whirl next month, and probably check off the Avatar DLC, both of them, because I was really impressed with Avatar. I loved the Avatar films, and I thought the game was probably the most technically impressive game I've ever played, in my opinion. I thought it was absolutely stunning. And if you enjoy that world and setting, then it's certainly worth a ball. Right, so I think we've got to move up 50 meters. Yeah, we have. What gear have we got? Alright. That was a hell of a grenade by whoever threw that. The sway on this gun is terrific. I wonder if does kneeling actually help? I mean, look at that. That's holding the breath button. How is that helping me? That makes things worse. Well, I actually can't use that gun. Man, how many more bullets? Oh, how many more bullets is that gonna need? Mate, the sway rep was horrific. Like, genuinely. It was worse if I held it down, but I'll equip it again. So, that's sway without it. So that's without my breath health. I held my breath. That's actually working now. Maybe it was an area of effect issue. Maybe I had grenades around me. That is a nice grenade. Take some ammo. In fact, we don't really need any. Oh, we haven't even got any either. Take that. Don't need that. Actually, I'll have a grenade. Got some ammo. Oh no.
Hold them down! I need to reload! I'm throwing a grenade!
Oh. What happened there? That's an instant death. I have no idea what happened then, because I actually had a fairly decent amount of health left.
Be careful, Stalker.
Well, that's certainly interesting. Right, let's beeline it. Have some food while we're here. We'll take that, take that, take that. Man, them helmets are really giving them really decent defense. That guy just got off from being grenaded. Man, these guys are like ridiculously buff. I'm better off not holding my breath. As soon as you hold your breath, that sway goes all over the place.
The sea installations. Skif, we need them gone before we're toast.
Right, mate, I don't think I'm going to be able to help you getting your helicopter shot down.
We're on our way, scavenge. Make sure the LZ is ready. Copy that. All squads, prepare for the assault team.
So there's not very many corpses around. Right, we're out of ammo. It's not a good thing. Sweet. So can we just not walk in that area? Because that's the second time now that I've just walked in that area and died instantly. Am I missing an audio cue there? To tell you to avoid to go in there? I don't feel like I'm missing an audio cue there. Rep, that is a very, very hard question to answer. So, for my specific user case scenario, because I play on a 65-inch OLED, with the 4090 and the 9800 X3D, this gun's so much better if you don't hold your breath. Yeah, so with the 4090 and the X3D, 9800 X3D, I'm hitting the frame rate that I want to, and I play most of my games in native 4K without upscaling. Obviously games like this I've got upscaling or DLSS quality on. So I mean I'm hitting my target frame rate in most games. So to spend another £2,000 is a hard sell for me at the moment. It is a hard sell. But with that being said, I do like to be running the best card that I can be, and the 5090 is 30% more powerful than the 4090 that I've got at the moment. So we might be here in a couple of months' time, and I'm saying, yeah, I've got a 5090. What about yourself? How are you feeling about it? I mean, I don't know what your user case scenario is. We're each individuals, aren't we? Like, me, I aim to play in 4K, DLAA, or DLSS quality with a target frame rate of between 60 and 120. So, my current configuration enables me to do that in most games. There are the outliers like Cyberpunk. Well, actually, no. I hit my target frame rates in them games, but obviously the 5090 would be good. I think I could guarantee almost 120 frames per second in most games, or upwards of 100 certainly, in every game in native 4K. So it says the game can't be saved here because I'm in combat. So, right, I've saved it. So, if we have an issue getting in this gate this time, at least we've not got to redo all that again. I mean, genuinely, it's as soon as we walk through this gate, yeah, it is. Why are we dying? You're going for one, definitely. So, Attlebridge, you're at the Woodpecker. You haven't been there yet. Yeah, but what does the Woodpecker mean, mate? Why am I dying as soon as I... Why am I dying as soon as I walk through the gate? Right, I've lost. I've lost all controls, so I'm gonna have to reboot the game. Because for some reason, the controls stopped working. So, let's reboot, and hopefully it works, and I've not got to restart the stream, because that would be really annoying. Touch wood. Yeah, it does, Rep. It does look like I'm getting poisoned, but that shouldn't really be an issue. Because I've got a appropriate armor cell for that situation. So hopefully we don't have the shader issue that we had at the beginning of the stream. And this resolves itself quite quickly. But that remains to be seen. So, I have lost all functionality with my controller. Which means I'm going to have to restart my PC. Which means restarting the stream. Which is a pretty bad situation. Alright, let me try disconnecting and reconnecting. And hopefully that resolves the issue. No, so I have lost all controller functionality in my computer. So I am going to have to restart my PC, which means I'm going to have to restart the stream. So, I appreciate you all turning up. I'll be back in a minute. If you want to come back and say hi, then you're more than welcome to do so. If not, then I'll catch you next time. But I'll be back in about 5 minutes after I restart.